Hey guys, it's GYugioh. I'm making another tutorial, and it's how to make a deck box out of a booster box. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I think this is going to be a two-part video, so look for the part 2, and I'll probably have a link to it right here. But let's get to what you need. You need an empty booster box, pencil, ruler, a glue gun or some glue, and some scissors. Okay, what first you'll need are the scissors probably, and a pencil, and the ruler. Alright, what you want to do is you want to open up your booster box, and you're going to, I already have measurements on here because I'm going to show you how to do it, but first what you want to do is you want to separate the box from the top flap. So you're going to cut along right there where the flap is. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off. Make sure when you're cutting to make your cuts really precise and right on, because you don't want your deck box messed up looking. That wasn't too bad of a cut. Okay, now the box part we don't need right now, so I'm just going to set this aside. So now what we got right now, you're going to need, for this you're going to need your ruler and your pencil. This is just the top flap of the booster box, and you know how this part comes up like that, as you can see. That is going to be the lid part of your deck box. So I'm going to turn this over. You're probably thinking, well, this looks complicated, but really you're only measuring a couple of things and drawing lines. First, what you probably want to do is this part right here, you can just cut off, so where it folds you can just cut right there, both these spots. So I'm going to get the scissors and cut right there, and you want to cut as precise as possible. Okay, now I separated those two parts, as you can see, and we don't need this anymore, so we can just throw this away. Okay, now we got this part right here. Now, the green lines are the lines that you're going to fold at, and the red lines are the lines you're going to cut at. But first, we need the lines to find out where all this is at. You guys don't have to draw the red and green lines. It's just for your guys' use on the tutorial. But and you don't have to do it in marker either. I've used pencil so you can erase in case you mess up. Okay, first what you want to do is where this the fold was up here where we cut it off. You want to put your ruler there, and you're going to draw a line straight across at the top. So your ruler's going to meet the top part of where the fold was, right about there, and you're going to draw a line all the way across, and that is this line right here. And so it goes all the way across. And then after you do that, so basically now you just have one line up here at the top. After you do that, you're going to go down. See this part? This is where it went inside the box to hold the lid on for the booster box. Right here. Right on this fold. Right on this fold right here. You're going to draw a line on the opposite side. So you take your ruler on that fold part, and you're going to draw a line all the way across. So now you should have two horizontal lines. Okay, now you want to make two dots. You go from these corners right here, and from each side you're going to measure from the edge inward. You're going to measure 1 3/8. So you find 1 3/8. You're going to go over and you're going to make a dot on that horizontal line we made at first. And you're going to put a dot. And you're going to do the same 1 3/8 for this side right here. So I'm going to find 1 3/8 and put a dot on that horizontal line. So now you should have a horizontal line up here with 2 dots. Okay? You want to do this the same way for the bottom part line, the bottom line we made on the fold right here. So you're going to go over 1 3/8 and put a dot right there on the horizontal line. Then you're going to go 1 3/8 over here and put a dot on that other part of the horizontal line. Okay. Now we need to make the vertical lines right here. Now you're going to take your ruler and line it up with the 2 dots you made on the 2 horizontal lines, the one at the top and the one on the bottom fold. You're going to find those 2 dots on each side that you made, one right here and one right here. You're going to line up your ruler with them, and then you're going to draw a vertical line all the way up, touching the 2 dots together. And you're going to do that for both sides. So I come over here too, lining the ruler up with the 2 dots, make a vertical line. Make sure this covers the whole, goes up vertically across the whole flap, the whole, whatever you want to call this thing. But anyway, so now we should have 4 lines total. Yep, 4 lines total, 2 vertical and 2 horizontal. Now you want to measure from these 2 top dots up here that we made. You want to measure down both sides 13/16 of an inch. Okay? 13/16 of an inch. So I'm going to take my ruler. I'm going to measure down from that dot right there, 13/16, and sorry about that. And this is going to be more dots to make another horizontal line. You're going to, from that dot, you're going to measure 13/16. So I'm going to go down, then I'm going to put another dot. And I'm going to do that for the same side from this other dot, 13/16. I'm going to go down, put another dot. So now I should have 2 more dots on these vertical lines that I have made. Then you're going to make a line across those 2 dots all the way across it. And you're going to do the same thing again, measure 13/16, but not from the first dots you made. This is going to be from the second dots you made. So from the second dots on each side, measure down 13/16 and put a dot. So you do that. I'd measure 13/16 from the second dots, put in a dot. 13/16 from over here, put another dot. Then you'd make a horizontal line going across those 2 dots. And then there's only one thing left to do for this. It's going to be from this inward, these 2 inward corners right here, and right there. You're going to make a line to this right here, this third horizontal line we made. You're going to go from this corner to right there, and from here to right there. Okay. Now you should have all these lines that I have made on here, I hope. And now we just need to cut. The red lines are the lines you need to cut on. Only cut on the red lines. You see a black and a red line together, just cut on the black line because the red wouldn't show up good over the black when I put it on there. So I'm just going to go ahead, take my scissors, have a little bit of tape on it, and I'm going to start cutting over here on the second horizontal line we made. And this is on the bottom flap. Okay. I'm going to cut on this side also. On the red on the black line that's next to the red line. Okay, I've cut right there and right there. So now you can cut these two little tabs right here off. Just fold them, and that'll make them easier. If you fold these tabs back, they'll be easier to cut without damaging the rest of the box. Tricky part is cutting those off. Okay, so we got both of those off. And now I'm going to cut up these two lines right there, those two red lines. And you're not going to cut these off. These are going to be little flaps that go on the inside of the lid of the deck box. So you're just cutting slits basically up this. Okay, now I've cut the slits going up right here. Now I'm going to cut these little triangles off right here. There's one. Okay, I've cut everything I need to, guys. The video is getting a little long, so I'm going to go to part 2, and there's probably maybe going to be part 3, I'm not for sure now. But this is the flap, guys, and I'll show you how to fold it in the next part. So thank you for watching, guys, and please subscribe and like and comment. Thank you.